Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show how to do a kitchen in our floor plan. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and put a window in the back, and I'm thinking about having the kitchen sink also face the backyard. And if you know anything about interior design, there's a working triangle, they call it, where you have your stove, your refrigerator, and your sink, and they're not sometimes side by side, but the best is to have a flow, and it looks like a triangle. So say we have our sink here, our stove in the center, and then you got your fridge we can put here. That forms a triangle. So when you're cooking, you have a nice even flow. All right, so let's make this actually roughly to scale. Your lower cabinets are always 24 inches deep, and your countertop height is roughly 36 to 42 inches. So let's do a rectangle. So let's call it 24. No, let's go, yeah, 12 feet. So 12 tick mark, comma, 24 inches. And then let's push pull it 36 for the height. 36, enter. Um, Actually, let's draw the base first. I lied. So I come here. Get rid of this for now. All right, L for line. I come here down. Let's go 24 here to here. Let's go here. Let's go here, 24. Sometimes I draw extra lines just to erase them later. So erase this one, erase this, and erase this. And I believe, yeah, that'll work. So now I got this. So P for push-pull. Let's go 36. And then my upper cabinets, I got the window in the way, so I can always add that extra one later. This is a cool trick. Spacebar, double-click your countertops. M in your height of your upper cabinets. Have it here. Usually it's like 14 to 16 inches between. I type today. Upper cab. I really can't type today. Upper and lower. Good. Google. I can't see anything. Yeah, 18 inches, 14 to 18. Usually they're 12, sometimes 13, but different cabinet companies have different ones. All right, so let's go 16. So that's clicked. M, tap control, click the corner and go up. And let's go 16, enter. Key for push pull. Usually your height is 2 feet, so 24, enter. Now your upper and lower cabinets are always 12 inches deep, and I did 24. So if you just do P for push pull and just do 12, enter, double click, double click. Now my window's in the way, but I did that on purpose. So let's zoom in and let's just draw a perpendicular line that's green. Draw a perpendicular line that's green. Oops. And then connect the lines up straight. So L, go here, straight, go here, right there, L, click up, and then push pull, and then E eraser. There you go. And say you need to adjust it, I can always erase this line. I can bring this closer by just doing push pull. Say you want to add panels, just do R for rectangle. And let's do a simple shaker style. So I do rectangle. I do F for offset, offset this. And I want another one over here. So I double click this, press shift, double click this, M. Oops, sorry. Tap control, make a copy. P for push-pull. Push-pull that out slightly. Click, push-pull this one out. Say you want the same depth, just hover over this line, and that's the same face. Maybe a little bit more. That looks pretty good. And I can just do that along here too. So just rectangle and then offset, double, shift, double, double, double. My goodness. Double, shift, double. M, tap control, click, drag. My divided by trick, so slash on the keyboard. Let's try 3, enter. Then I can push pull those. So P, I can zoom out, push pull, snap it to here. Double, oops. Pull it here. Double, double. Now say you want to add cool fancy detail to the top of your cabinets. I'm going to do some crown molding. So what you're going to do is L for line, and this might work, fingers crossed. Go to corner and draw yourself a small rectangle. And this is not going to work. I can just tell because that's like dark lines, but this will work instead. Draw a rectangle that doesn't touch your cabinets. Oh, I know why it's not a group. But this might work. Yep. And then L for line. And I can draw like a crown profile, something like this. And then erase these lines. So make sure it's flat, flat. And then I'll actually do a different style on the other side just to show you the difference. Spacebar, double click, M, snap this corner to this corner right here. And now what you want to do is in push-pull mode on your toolbar, click the offset icon, click spacebar, and if you don't do it in this order, it's not going to work. So come over here, click offset, click spacebar, click this line, hold shift, click your front, and click your side. Now come back over to offset and click the middle, which is follow me, and then click this little piece you did. And by doing so, we just made some cool crown molding for that upper cabinet. Now let's be fancy and let's do some fancier crown molding for this side. So you can keep continuing doing your cabinets. Say your microwave. Let's just make a little notch here. Push pull this to the back wall. And you'll just have a smaller upper cabinet because this is your stove top. Microwave can go there. So same deal, go over here, R, just draw a rectangle. This is where it's a little bit different. Let's go L for line, let's go a straight line up, A for arc, click once, click twice, and then to edit your arc, you can just click again. So I just kind of find a nice shape I like, something like that. I know it's kind of hard to see. A for arc again, click here, go like this, click, click, L, come out, come up. Let's do A for arc again. And let's go like this. This will be nice. E for eraser. That looks good. It's about the same height. Double click M, snap here, right there. All right, so this is going all the way around. So you want to do the same deal. Push-pull, click offset mode. If you're in push-pull mode, it's not going to work. So offset mode, spacebar, click this line, hold shift, click this line, click this line. And even if you orbit, you still are selected. So that's the good news. Spacebar, hold shift, make sure you click it. Otherwise that deselects and click this one. So I'm still blue everywhere. Click offset, click follow me, and then just click this carefully once. And now check this out. I get a little fancier crown molding detail. And that goes everywhere all around. Pretty neat. So you can be fancy, you can be basic. Here's a similar way to do the countertops. So what I'm going to do is actually do a toe kick first. I think this might work. So a toe kick is where you don't stub your toe. And usually if you look at your cabinets, they don't go all the way to the floor. There's a little notch in the front. So let's just do something like this. And then the cool part is, let's try this. Click, push, pull, spacebar, click the top of your countertops. So everything's selected. Come back to push, pull, click follow me, click your low toe kick. And that kind of worked. I just don't want the mice going in the back. That's the only reason. All right, try that again. So click offset, spacebar, click this line. Actually, I lie. Shift, click this one. Oh, geez. And this one, hold shift, but don't do this one. And then come to follow me, click. There we go. So it's just in the front, not in the back, and that's what we're looking for. So E for eraser can erase that. So now that looks more like a cabinet. The countertops, let's do a small little detail. So let's go 1.5 inches, so 1.5, enter. And I'm going to make a sliver like this, A for arc. I click once, so A for arc, I click once, click twice, and go outside. Don't go too much, don't go too little, but Goldilocks, right about there. E for eraser. Now this might work, so spacebar, click push pull, spacebar, click this, surface, back to push pull, follow me, middle, click this. And now I have a bull nose countertop. To fill in this space, just P for push pull that up to the same height. If you don't like that line, spacebar, double click, and then hold shift, and then deselect. So just this outside edge, and then delete on the keyboard, and that goes away. So now you get a countertop with a nice smooth edge, so kids aren't banging their head on a sharp corner, even though that's kind of sharp. Real quick, a sink, R for rectangle. You can do a modern sink or a traditional sink. So modern is more square, push pull, but let's do more traditional. So A for arc, click here, go here. And notice when you get a pink arc, that is symmetrical. So click, click. Another trick is if you go to the corner, not the corner, but inside the corner and double click, that automatically does an arc for you. So that saves some time. Push pull. Say you want your sink more closer to the countertop edge. I think this might work. Look at it from the side, spacebar, hover over, and what you gotta do is select an imaginary box and then M for move. And then you can kind of stretch your sink. C for circle, put a little drain, push pull that down a little bit more. Do a spout, draw a straight line up that's blue, orbit, straight line perpendicular so it's green, and then straight line down. Now, yes, obviously it doesn't look like a sink, but check this out. C for circle, draw a small circle, and then we're going to do the follow me trick. So come here to Offset, click spacebar, click this line, hold shift, click, click, come back to offset, click follow me, click the circle. And we just did a little spout like that. You can do a square, you can do a more modern spout. The handles, I'm just going to do simple circles, C for circle, push pull this up, C for circle, push pull that up. It's really all the detail you add. You can add more and more cool things. The base cabinets, you can just do rectangles. Say you're doing a stove. I could draw a rectangle, push pull it slightly, push pull it, push pull it, push pull it. And that's, instead of just kind of trying to edit the countertop, I can just draw something on top of it pretty easily like that. All right, let's go all the way to the floor. Ugh. And the mice, this is the view they like down here. Oh boy, push pull. All right, we'll do a fridge and we're almost done. All right, so stovetop, C for circle, circle. Sometimes stove have smaller burners and bigger burners. Push pull, or you can go down. Oven, rectangle. Yeah, let's go like this. All right, here's a cool trick for your handle. Your handle's on the top. Push pull this in, push pull that in. L for line, so I come out here, make a red line, and if you hold shift, this always will stay green. So let's go here, let's go back in red, and then I do my circle trick. So C, click offset, spacebar, click this line, hold shift, back to offset, follow me right here. And I just did a handle for my stove. Doesn't look that great, but if I spent more time, I could do more detail. And then the refrigerator, let's just draw a tall box. So push pull this out. And I want to come out here. And you could put this in the corner, but I'm just trying to show you a triangle. Push pull this all the way down. So by doing this, you can intersect your cabinet and not really mess anything up. If you really want to be fancy, some fridges have like panels that match the cabinets that you could draw on it. I'm just going to do a basic one. So I'll do a 2-panel like this. Double click M, Control, like that. And I could do handles the same way as my stove here, but that's generally a kitchen. So here's your triangle, 1, 2, 3 in this formation. You could pop a microwave there and add more cabinets. If you want to do an island, R for rectangle, E for push pull, oops, spacebar, P, and then you get a little island there, and you can add the countertops and all that. So that's how to do a kitchen basic for your floor plan.